What is up, you guys? So we are going to get into my second situationship that has ended. And this guy, I did like him quite a bit, to be honest. Like, he was really sweet. He was fun. We really vibed on like a lot of stuff. So, yeah. So I started seeing this guy. I can't even say we were seeing each other because literally we hung out twice in the whole time of us situating with each other, whatever it is. So we had been talking back and forth at the end of 2024. And then I saw him on New Year's. He was in the city for New Year's. He lives like an hour out of town. So he was drunk. I went to go pick him up and like drive him back to his friend's place because we had been talking for like 2-3 weeks and I just really wanted to finally like get to see him in person. And I had met him maybe like years back at like a party, but nothing really came from that. He was in a relationship and it was what it was. Never thought about it. And then we matched and I was like, okay, cool. Like, see what it is. So I pick him up. He's drunk. We're having a fun time. I park outside of his friend's place. We talk for like an hour. You know, like we share a kiss. We vibe. It's a thing. And then the next day, we have this thing called the polar bear swim where you run into the water on New Year's Day just to like cleanse the body. I don't freaking know. But it was fun. So I invited him and he came with my friend. So it was 3 of us and it was a blast, honestly. And even my friend was like, oh, this guy seems great. Like I can like maybe like see, maybe this is the guy for you. Like, I don't know. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, we're going to see how this goes. So I was just enjoying his like energy, his presence. We were texting every day. We were FaceTiming. We were on the phone. And that's the one thing I didn't get out of my last situationship was that we never ever had a phone call. But with him, we were always on the phone. We were talking for like 4 hours sometimes on FaceTime. Like, and that really meant a lot to me because we were really able to like get to know each other, even though we weren't physically together. We were able to at least have that connection. So that really meant a lot. So I don't know. It's like he did end up coming down to the city for a night and like stayed with me. And it was really, really nice. We had an amazing time. And I was like, wow, like I really like this guy. Like, like I was like, oh no. But it was what it was. And I guess I was kind of getting red flagged. Like he's definitely like personality wise, he's fun, but he's not my go-to for initial attraction or compatibility style, you know? But I was like, you know what? Go outside the box and just try it out. So we were talking all the time, and this is what kind of wrapped it up for me. So he came, we had a great weekend. It was like a blast. And then he's like, I can't come down next weekend, but I'll come down the weekend after that. I said, okay, great. So we continue talking every day. And then like a day or two before he comes, he's like, oh, I'm not feeling too good. I'm not going to come down this weekend. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like rest up. Like I was on the phone with him all the time. I could tell he was getting sick. But then on the Sunday, he's apparently coming down to the city with a guy that he's recently met at the gym because the guy went through a breakup and he wants to be a support system to him. I'm like, okay, cool. For me, it's if you want to, you will. So, you know, you're in the city. You could easily swing by and say, hey. You could easily swing by, give me like 5 minutes of your time, anything. Or maybe be like, hey, I'm coming down. Do you want to come out with us? You know, like I get it. Like we're like still like getting to know each other. So it's like, I don't expect you to invite me out with you, but just like, for me, I'm the type of person, if I want to see you, I'm going to make time. I'm going to figure it out. Like you're coming out with me. If I'm in your area, you're on the way because we're going to have a good time together. And especially if we were supposed to do something that weekend. Yeah, he comes down and he calls to let me know, hey, just so you know, I'm coming down to the city and I don't want you to see like me on like online and be like upset that I didn't tell you. And I was like, okay, well, you don't owe me anything, but like, sure, like I appreciate you telling me. Cause you know what, honestly, I probably would have felt some type of way. But anyways, so then after he was like, but I'm gonna come down next weekend. I said, okay, great. Like I'm super excited. Like I had this whole dinner date planned. I was gonna make him dinner and then we were gonna like watch a movie or maybe go out. Like there was options. I had options and I was gonna get candles and flowers and everything. Fast forward, like we're talking that whole week, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't know if this man forgot, but then he's like, oh, like my friend's birthday is on the weekend on Saturday and then they want to do something on Friday. And in my head, I'm like, okay, like, so you're not gonna come hang out with me? And I'm not desperate for a hangout, but it's like, stop giving empty promises and empty hopes. Then after he was like, oh, I don't even feel like I want to come down. Like, I might just stay home. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not going to remind you. I'm not your teacher. I'm not your mother. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, like, are you going to come down and hang out? But then, so he does end up coming down and tells me he's coming down. And he's here for the whole week. And I do not see him or anything like that. And then I'm like, okay. But he's like, but next weekend I'm going to see you for sure. And like, I gave him the open-ended like invite to just come over anytime. Like, I'm like, because he was like, I can come during the week sometime. I was like, yeah, come. Like, mi casa su casa. Like, I just want to see you. I enjoy you. So he doesn't come that whole week. And then on the weekend, I don't know what happened, but so I was moving. Like, I had just gotten a new place. So I was like, okay, like, and it happened really quickly. So I was like, unfortunately, I have to move like this weekend. So I'm not able to have you over. But you know what? This man could have been like, hey, I want to see you. Like, if you want to, you will. So he could have been like, yo, like, let me come down and help move you, or like, I just want to like see you. Nothing. And it just was like, he's very like wrapped up in himself, you know? It's always boohoo me and always about me. And I'm like, okay, cool, like whatever. So I didn't end up seeing him, and then there was just no follow through or no plan after that. And I'm like, I have now offered to like see you and try to make plans with you so many times that it's like, I've just now lost interest. And then he would always message whenever he felt something was wrong, being like, hey, I feel like the energy's off, or you're not responding as much as something wrong. And I did respect that, because you know what? It takes a lot to be like, but it shouldn't, but it does for some people to be like, to address something. A lot of people just like let things go and just like, hopefully they blow over. But he would address things right away. So I did appreciate that. But it was just the lack of trying on his end and putting everyone else before our already planned hangouts. And I was like, you know what? I'm now losing interest. Like, I just lost interest. So then, I don't know, like, he would send me videos of himself and everything, and it came to a point where I just stopped responding. I'm just like, bro, now it's done. Like, the energy has now shifted. I am now feeling some type of way. I now don't want to hang out with you because I don't feel like my time was valued or respected. And it sucks because I actually really did kind of like this guy, and I thought maybe something could have transpired there. But like, the actions weren't matching the words. You say you want to do this, the opportunity is there, but then you switch up and do something else, or you say something, or you're not present. And to me, like, showing up is one of the most important things, because I always show up for everybody in my life. No matter what I'm doing, I will make time to make it work. He just wasn't. And it's okay. Like, it's your loss, not mine, because I know what I bring to the table, and you missed a good ass dinner, let me tell you. But it is what it is. But no, and like, now, like, he still watches all my stories, which is totally fine. But like, I've just stopped communicating with this person because I just can't. Like, I just can't be bothered. Like, my energy is my peace, and you fucked with that at one point. And I don't want to ever give somebody that power, because I'm content with the way life is right now. So that really just ended that situationship. I am so quick to just say, okay, bye. Like, but after hearing what has happened, I think anybody would. Like, who is going to continue on a hamster wheel of disappointment and no follow through? You know? Like, how much can a person deal with? Not me. Don't waste my time. So, yeah, that ended that situationship. And now I just don't even want to entertain anyone, because life is great. Things are moving and a grooving. I am happy. I'm in my new place. And I was like, this boy is not coming over to my new place. He's not coming into my sanctuary after the runaround that he did for like a whole month. Yeah, no. But anyways, I don't know how I feel about situationships. If you want something casual, let it be known. If you want something more, or if you want something casual that leads to something more, let that be known. Communication is key. And if you don't have communication, then everything's gonna fall through the waistline, whatever. Everything's gonna crumble. So communication, people, communicate and let it be known what you're looking for. Because if not, then shit like this is gonna happen. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.